Oz the Great and Powerful certainly lived up to its name this past weekend at the box office, taking in $80.2 million in the US alone. In Hollywood, that kind of money usually means one thing: sequel. But will we ever get to see what happens next for Oscar Diggs, Finley and China Girl? This is what we know so far about a possible follow-up to Us. Will there be a sequel? Did you not see a part where we mentioned the $80.2 million above? The figures are even more impressive when you look at the worldwide total of $150 million. So yeah, there's going to be a sequel, probably. A big effects-laden tentpole movie like Oz simply doesn't get made without the potential for follow-ups built in. And last week, a day before the film actually opened, Variety confirmed that Mitchell Kavanagh, who co-wrote the first film, is currently writing the sequel. This is ultimately the first step in getting a sequel together. Disney also plans a sequel for its other massive March fairytale hit, 2010's Alice in Wonderland. At this early juncture, there's only one answer to that question: not Sam Raimi. The director spoke with Bleeding Cool during the promotional work for the film and told the site that he didn't see it happening. "I haven't planned on directing the sequel. I did leave some loose ends for another director if they want to make the picture," Raimi said. "I tried to make it a complete ending, so that the audience would be fulfilled, but I also let Even Ray and Theodore get away. I was attracted to this story, but I don't think the second one would have the thing I would need to get me interested." With Raimi likely out, the question of the lead actors still remains. All four are quite busy, but with all of them surviving the Oz the Great and Powerful and Disney making so much money, it wouldn't be surprising to see any number of the original cast return. We already have a sequel to Oz the Great and Powerful, right? It's called The Wizard of Oz. Though that's technically correct, it's only partially true. The actual Wizard of Oz only shows up at the very end of the 1939 classic, and as the Broadway musical Wicked showed us, that story is kind of one-sided. Disney could easily tell a story that incorporates elements from the classic film, while telling us a parallel story that we didn't see the first time around. Maybe Oz will be able to turn Theodore back to the side of good before it's too late and a bucket of water gets involved. But don't bet on seeing any ruby slippers. The rights to the iconic footwear belong to Warner Brothers, so they're highly unlikely to crop up in a Disney film.